The China National Offshore Oil Corporation, or CNOOC, has recently invested $2.2 billion in South Atlantic Petroleum Limited. This is only one instance of the overseas merger and acquisition spike seen by Chinese firms since 2004. Our reporter Tai Zhe finds out the reasons behind the overseas M&A of Chinese firms and the problems that they face once they're put into practice.
The recent report by China's Ministry of Commerce shows that, in 2005, overseas mergers and acquisitions took 54.7% of China's foreign direct investment. Their total capitalization reached 14 billion yuan, twice that of the year before.
One reason that Chinese companies are seeking overseas M&A is to look for resources, such as oil companies. Good examples are CNOOC and Sinopec both bid for overseas oil companies in strategic efforts to secure the resource supplies in the long term.
Apart from the energy resources, Professor Zhang also points out the needs of Chinese firms for advanced technology and management skills from overseas countries.
Chinese companies such as Lenovo have paid high attention to going global. Advanced technology and management skills are key factors they want to adopt from foreign partners in order to successfully build their brands in the international market. Technology and management skills are thus two other big reasons for overseas M&A.
Within 5 months of the completion of the full acquisition at the end of last April, Lenovo's sales volume has increased by more than 4 times. However, a report from McKinsey stated the fact that 70% of merger and acquisition cases end in failure. Not all Chinese mergers can see such strong sales as Lenovo.
There are many practical problems in doing successful M&A. One of the biggest is actually people. I think many Chinese companies who invest in European or American or any other country outside of China, they find this is a big problem. Even your basic communication can be a problem. And then there are many, many cultural differences in the way that business is done.
With 12 years' work experience in merger and acquisition, Matthews reckons that the cultural difference makes a large time necessary to judge the success of Chinese firms in the merger and acquisition. Different accounting and legal standards are another challenge for Chinese companies' transparency and efficiency.
In developing countries, some of the companies, especially the kind of private companies, they may not strictly follow the financial reporting standards. And that's why you have to do a process called due diligence, which is really an investigation of the company to help you figure out what's the real profitability and the real size of the company.
Overseas business regulations pay more attention to anti-monopoly laws and antitrust and competition laws. Therefore, Chinese companies need to spend more time in adjusting their trading structure according to the laws in target country.
The overseas merger and acquisition trend amongst Chinese companies is expected to continue in the year 2006. Experts warn full research into target companies is a necessary preparation, and the due time allowance for post-merger integration is needed. When accessing the benefit of merger and acquisition, 1 + 1 = 2 is not enough. Greater than 2 result is the ultimate goal for Chinese firms. In terms of revenue and brand building. Cai Jue for BizWatch.